Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Jordan A. Taylor in the spot. And today, what I have for you is the first installment of hopefully what will be a few back to school themed videos. Now, back to school, this is going to, hopefully, if I can organize it properly, will apply to people in basically college, university, and high school as well. If you're in middle school and you're watching this, thanks for watching, because I didn't know I had friends who were that young, or subscribers I should say. But this is generally going for high school, college, and university students. But don't feel left out. The love will be spread evenly. Okay, so the first installment, which is this video here, is schedules. Schedules, so timetables. I just want to know, have you gotten your schedule or timetable yet? Sometimes I know some schools take a little bit longer with them, some don't take as long. Most college and universities have sent them out. Universities, I think you have a bit more of choice and where you actually make your own, and most university people have had theirs for a few months. A lot of college people just got theirs in the last couple weeks. High school guys, I think they usually mail it to you within like a few weeks before school starts, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section below. Anyone who has their schedule, and anyone who's had this issue in the past has probably realized that they always tend to screw it up the first copy they give you, that, and they keep changing it. Especially if you look at yours online like college and university. So a lot of the issues you might have would be stuff like courses missing, you've got too many courses in there, stuff you didn't register for, you might have the same course in there twice, or you might even have, say like, a course scheduled really early for like an 8 o'clock class, and this would be a bit more for college people and university people, where you've got a class scheduled for 8 in the morning or something scheduled really late, like 8 at night, and it conflicts with something that you have going on, like work, or if you have family commitments, or if you want to sleep. Now, if you've taken a look at your schedule and there is something wrong with it, don't worry. Okay, it happens to almost everyone on the first copy of the schedule that they get. No need to panic, almost everyone has been through this. Now, because this happens so often, most schools are fully aware that almost everyone has an issue with their schedule first off. So they should be, and most are fully prepared to take those concerns into consideration. Now, I want to warn you, the earlier you talk to someone about the issues, you call the school or whatever, the earlier you do that, the better, because there are so many people, because I'm telling you, if you wait till school actually starts that first week, it is ridiculous. There are such long lines at the offices and whatnot that it just makes it unbearable, and you're not even going to want to deal with it. So I would just say the earlier the better. It may take a while for you to actually get to speak to someone, let alone when they actually, you know, are talking to you about your issue. But just be patient, and hopefully everything should be resolved by the time you start your classes. Now, that's if you talk to them before school actually starts. That being said, if you do talk to someone, right, and they don't resolve it right away, just keep being persistent, because there are probably, you know, dozens, if not hundreds, of students talking to them about the same issue, and they're not going to remember everyone's exact concern. So just be persistent with it. The faculty, which the teachers and administration and whatnot, they're usually aware that there's tons of people who are going to be having issues with this and who are going to be changing their timetables and whatnot. So they usually are prepared to adapt to the adjustments that you're making, should you have to change, drop, add any classes or stuff like that. But just make sure that you keep in good contact with all the people who you need to be. So if you're dropping a teacher's class, make sure you just let them know, or like, you don't have to tell them if you're dropping, but tell them when you start a new one, be like, oh, I wasn't here last week, did I miss anything, blah, blah, blah. Just keep everyone informed, people you need to be informed, and your parents if you want to let them know too, or friends or whatever, be like, oh, girl, I'm in your class this year. Or if you're a guy, you know, just be like,
yeah, son, I'm in your class next week, dog, yeah.
So this will hopefully all of that will make your first couple weeks at school, if they are topsy-turvy, it should settle down. But hopefully, if you can address all this before the semester starts, and hopefully your first couple weeks should be a nice smooth running experience for you. If you have any specific questions for your school that, you know, I am not going to be able to answer, there's usually a way of finding that contact information, a phone number, an email, a address where you can go and talk to someone. I would recommend talking to someone in person, then try the phone, and then email as a last resort, because there's billions of emails out in the world, and I'd say half of them don't even get looked at, let alone answered. So usually if the school has a website, which they should, because I mean we're 2011 now, come on, there should be there should be a way of looking up that information, looking for people's phone numbers, their emails, and their office location. You're going to want to talk to whoever's in charge of making the student timetables or the schedules. So that's usually like registration or that type of area. And as well, you want to keep in good contact with your program coordinator. So that's the person who organizes whatever program you're in. This is for college, university. In high school, you'd be talking to a guidance counselor. And finally, if you know anyone who's going into your program or going into your new school or is in your class or whatever, ask them if they have any similar issues, if they've resolved it, how did they resolve it, or what they're planning to do, or maybe you guys can go in together if you have the exact same issue. That way you guys can go in 2 at a time. Sometimes they don't let you do that, but you know, they might have an insight, they might have something to say that you didn't think about or that you weren't aware of. Because I mean, you'd be surprised how many people have like drastic problems with their schedules. It's nuts. And as well, if you have like an older brother or some older friends who had the same issue when they were registering for the course or when they were in high school or whatever situation you're in, ask them as well. You know, they might have some insight, you know, that your friends who are just going into it may not have, and you know, that people giving video advice on YouTube may not have. So just make sure to ask around. Alright guys, so those are my tips, advice, tricks to mastering the scheduling part of going back to school. So I'm going to have some more videos coming up on this topic soon. If there's a specific topic that you want me to talk about or you want me to, you know, put my spin on, then let me know in the comments below, or send me a message on YouTube, hit me up on Facebook if you got me on there. Also, you can tweet me. I'm on Twitter, twitter.com/ or just at Jordan_A_Taylor. Hopefully I'll put a title in there or something, or either way, all of this info will be down there in the description. Leave your comments, like this video, subscribe, favorite, whatever you want to do is cool. I hope you guys are enjoying the rest of your summer. And as well, don't forget to check out my romantical type videos for those of you who are single or in a relationship. And yeah, so hopefully I'll have more videos coming up soon, and I'm blabbering, so I'm gonna go. So you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever day it is, and I will see you guys probably sometime in the next couple days to next week. Alright, I'm Jordan A. Taylor, and I'm out. Peace, and booyakasha.
It's Jordan, here's a video, I know you feel the yo, so here you go.